Hello, good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. This is video number 2 today. Video number 2. Video number 2 for today. And, not gonna talk about Flat Earth anymore. The commenters, I had 2 negative of my view commenters on my video, and 1 potentially better than bad. And I think I had 3 negatives at one point and 1 positive. So 1 thumbs up. I don't think I've had more than 10 thumbs up on all my videos of my over 220 videos that I've done for 9 years. A great portion of those over the last month and maybe plus some time. So I'm going to continue working and on these videos, and I can do a little bit of comedy for you if you like. And so there's that. And then let's see, I could show you some piano. I was already doing piano once today, but I wanted to learn, but I can't really learn yet. But I have found that if you just play the white keys, you're basically in C. So you can just make some beautiful stuff. Are we going here? Can you hear that? Oh yeah, it's going way off the chart. Okay, so you just do that. That was real, people. Imagine if I had fallen. Who's doing that? Alright, I should just readjust myself here a little, if you will. Sanity. There's some stuff. Some piles of stuff. Oh, that was cool. Yep, got that. Back over here. Ooh, alright, so what we have here is a failure to understand the perspectives of linear progression in the manner taught to us by Einstein. It's been said by at least one person. And it is quite true that I have hit my head more than a few times. Things like rocks and dirt fell off the bell, and I hit the ground so many times. On top of my head, tractors falling on me. First place. In the first video I was gonna have the heater playing, but it shut off right there at the end, so now you get to hear the heater cycle, which is wonderful, if you can hear it. I don't know what's coming through. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. And we need to clean this top here, as you can see. Secret messages, probably take a picture of that. before we do anything else. Ooh, we're up to 10 minutes already here today. 10 minutes and counting. We're 10 minutes and counting. 10 minutes. Let's see what we can do here. Oops. You got 10 minutes and counting. 10 minutes and counting. So, let's see. I want to show you this. It's a new technique. Whee! Okay. Here's a work I've been working on. It's just a work. It says free. It's a free sign. And then that other bell was in the wall here, and you can ring that. And upstairs, and what else? What else have we got here? I love these lights. All this junk is taking space. Oh, wish a place. No, well, there's archive. This is the archives, sort of, or whatever. We got the CDs over here. Should I tell you what CDs I have right now available to listen to at any moment, any given moment? This is the collection I've collected for a while here. And as we go through these, we can take note of the ones that people say are questioned. So, I wanted to do a song about this, but this might just be it. So we got Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, that's, I guess Led Zeppelin 4. Because I think this is from some kind of set. I guess I'll check it out. Yep. Led Zeppelin 4. And it's from a BMG. So, I don't know if that's good or bad, but... Number 4, it's got Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. Anyhow. And then we have the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. Iconic cover. I'm sure the Beatles guys out there could tell me all about the meanings behind this one. So, that one. And, this is the album. The song on this album. Beatles. Okay, the song on this album, which is the title track to this album, Help, was number 1 the year and moment I was born. Help, need somebody help, just anybody help. You know I need someone help. I was younger, so much younger than today. I don't know much about this record, the Be Good Tanya's Chinatown, but it looks stylishly covered and it shows a picture of the band, I assume, on the back here. 3 women. So I'm going to listen to that sometime. I wish I could listen to it here, but I'm not going to do that. So, and then we have Gary Moore. Who listened to Gary Moore? And let's see, he's got a double song on here. If the Devil Made Me Whiskey. Hard Times. I don't know if that's the Bob Dylan, but whatever. Sundown. At the end. That's the last track of the 11 tracks that he has here. Never listened to that. I'll also just do these in order, I guess. I don't know why or why not. This is Brooklyn Rider, Dominant Curve. I wrote the Dominant Curve on there because it got ripped off. This was a library copy that I bought at the library. And haven't listened to this either. Bet you it's pretty good. I should listen to some of these, but I don't know. I'll get to it. It's funny because all these at the top here, this is really awkward. All these, this was also purchased at the library. And looks a little suspect, I guess, because they didn't mark the thing out. But, I mean, it's true. I bought it there. I don't know if I have a receipt because they just take cash there at the library. But, here's possible proof if you need it. Anyway, but I mean, yeah, buy stuff there all the time. It's an amazing place to get good material if you're looking for it. This is one that you might have a little harder time selling because it's a ex-library copy, as they call them. But Jarvis, he has nothing to do with Joe Cocker, as far as I know. People could tell me otherwise. And music, I listened to this, but I don't really recall. And I'm not really trying to waste your time, but if you think this is slow, I apologize. The Russells, As You Drift, I think you got something here going on. Spacesuit Man, is that a Man Ray kind of sky, sort of? And so all these guys, As You Drift. What are the songs we have on here? Faking It, Blues Song. I don't know. I don't know what's up with this. Does this have anything to do with the Beatles? It feels like it's like that one other band, but I don't know. I don't really have... I mean, I do have the ability to listen, but check it out. Alright, I'll just pull down a bunch of these. Van Zandt, kind of country rock, I guess, and I don't really know much about this, and I might give this to a friend. Are you that friend? Alright. Eric Johnson. This guy is a virtuoso, if you will. And many of us could only dream of playing something like what he does. So this thing was $8.79 once. Or does that say 99 cents? $8.99. And somebody probably paid that, I guess. I don't know. I know I got it at a either yard sale or thrift store for about probably the library, maybe even for about $1 at the library, if that's where I got it. Or sometimes it costs $1. Often it's $1 at the library, which is reasonable. $1 I'll pay. This is this pretty cover, and I don't know what it is. This is Culture Reject on White Whale Records. I don't know a thing about this. I don't want to vouch for them offhand. They could be fantastic. I don't know. They are probably. I mean, it appears this is from 2008, and looks like they're over there on Broadway in Vancouver. So they have a song called Museums. I don't know. Here's another thing. This is the Greg Merkel big guitar. I don't know much about this one. I at a yard sale over in Doylestown, and if you're lucky enough and you're in Doylestown and it's yard sale day, if you will, like days when they have yard sales, which is fairly often if it's a nice day, on the weekends in particular, you can pick up some CDs that you'd never heard of before. I picked up a whole lot of these CDs that I guess were sort of promotional giveaways, maybe. I think this is what this is from, but that. This is from the library, as you can see from the sticker. But it's Billy Arnold, and he sings the songs of Big Bill Bronzy. I know that he's a good singer, Bronzy, but I don't really know the titles. So check that out. Another Eric Johnson. It's like he's an angel. How long are we at here? 21 minutes? I don't know, this might be boring for some. It's kind of boring for me. These are some more of the archives. I get bored when I'm alone. I look around inside the farm. I feel like these should just maybe come out. Oh, it's like somehow I missed this one. This might have been the best one of the whole lot. I'm not really sure for sure, but Jimmy Cliff, Rebirth. That's gotta be powerful. There's some tracks. Oh, see, that's the tracks I was looking at. No wonder they didn't resonate with that other CD. Because, but I don't really know these either. But I mean, I know that Jimmy Cliff is a stellar performer. And listen to that. Listen to this. Listen. Look at that. Look at how that works. That's weird. Ooh. Alright. I'm making videos. My fans, they can't wait. I'm doing it every day. Oh. But I'll probably have to stop at some point. So please enjoy what you have seen. I'm going to go through this as I really just feel like looking at some photos that these here are ones that my mom sent me when I lived in Albuquerque. So she sent these, and this probably goes along with the diary that I read. It's 14 videos, 14 or 15, 14 I think, videos, and here's the cows that they were talking about in that, so I could match this up with that list. But these are my brother's cows out in California that he bought, and there was so much talk about how they had to give them medicine and stuff. If you recall, everybody's looking at those. I know some people will. So It's like, all right, buddy, we can just pause the video, you know, if we want to look at the thing. You don't have to hold it up there forever. So, there's some pictures from that. Here's tumbleweeds in New Mexico. This was on that trip that they took, I think. And I lived in New Mexico as well for, what? Oh, yeah, Albuquerque. I just said that. Okay, but that's Bill, I think, right there, possibly. Or someone else, I'm not sure. What's going on there? This other stuff, I don't know really what to say about this stuff. Because I wasn't really there, but it's interesting. I should probably scan a bunch of these. And these are probably the people. I'm not showing you. Because I don't really know them. So I'm not sure. But maybe later I can get this together into a more coherent thing. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing. Morning bells are ringing. Ding dang dong. Ding dang dong. These are people I don't know. Here's a trailer. Here's a trailer I used to live in, and my mom and Bill lived here too. This is the trailer that I was living in by myself at the time when my mom and Bill went on that trip of the diary that I read in the previous thing. But this is the trailer, and took it over to that other farmer, Gargis, and they still have this trailer as far as I know, so I don't know what they do with it, but I wish I had it, or if I ever did have it, I'd paint the heck out of it. Could you imagine? That would be really cool to paint the outside of that. Different colors. It's like a clean green canvas. These were actually, a lot of these were supposed to be her throwaway pictures, I think. But this one here is, there's that guy Dennis, who was at the farm. He worked with Chris Langhart, and these are those, these are the trucks that he had there in the shop for a while. So, nice classic trucks. And we have this little thing over here, Barry painted on the wall. It says, I don't know if you can read that, Pineville Hardcore. So, we were the workers of Pineville there. So that, and that. And here's some of the round bales at the farm, Pennsylvania. Here's Aunt Sister and Uncle Charlie. People over there, people over here. We had our flag. Here's a cool dog. Not sure whose good dog that is. Nice. Here's the old house. Kind of bleeds inside when they refix it over and over. I talked about that, I think. But so from the trailer, you look out and you see this face or side of the house, and yeah. Here's another picture of this dog, striking dog. Trying to drink water there, I guess. Here's a snow scene from out the front side. It used to be out the window there, or well, not out the window, but now if you were out there in the snow, and the fields are out there, and you can see Buckingham Mountain. Way Buckingham, or not Buckingham Mountain. Bowman's Tower Mountain. I don't know what they call it, but over there. So we're Bowman's Tower. You can not see it, but it's way over there. Way over there. Here's Lisa, and I really wanted to show you this painting. This was my Uncle Benny's painting that he did of the farm, and that's Lisa and boyfriend, I don't know. So, not really in touch too much, although she's on Facebook, so once in a while. I don't know, just interesting. I'm sure I should even open this, because yep, this is probably it. This is something I could scan. There's an old building, striking building. There's a tower in that building, type of thing. Alright, I don't know, maybe not those. Those are interesting. Maybe those, maybe not those. Play guitar. Play guitar. I could tune this up for you and play something. Stick yourself in the eye. Stick yourself in the eye with a loose wire. Stick yourself in the eye and make it hurt. Traveling through this world of woe, there is no sickness, no trouble, no toil in that bright world for which we roam. I'm going home and see my parents. They're up there waiting for me. Oh, we will celebrate this world and know that we will come back stronger still. So don't you fret, all you people, 'cause we're in love once more today. Alright, so, all that. Here's a stack of photos that I picked up at a yard sale. And I think this might be the stack that had the, Patti Smith that's on my Facebook page. Patti Smith on my Facebook page. And there's all of that in there, so who's to say what's in there? It's a work of art now. Maybe I'll scan these for you one day. And last but not least, or last but not least, but not last. This is a little work I did. I bought these frames at a store in Frenchtown for $10 for 5, I think it was, or it might have been more. It was more than I thought I wanted to pay, but I decided to pay it anyway, and there were 5 or so of them, I think. But this is kind of something that sort of just came about from a scrap I found on the floor, and another piece of paper that was bent up of the 2 feet. And I was at the time working on my ankle because I had sprained and broken part of my ankle playing basketball at the Smith Farm, and so that commemorates that period of time where I rehabilitated myself. Primarily, I also was over at a gym over in near the Weiss, and I'm not sure if they're still there. So this one, which didn't have the sit on it before, I'm not sure. I'll probably take that off. You have to learn how to do this on that thing. But this is from it came after we went to a show. Christine and I went to the show at the Guggenheim of work by an artist who did large-scale work that was maybe similar to this. And my brain will not recall at this particular moment the artist's name, but it was a few years ago. And that work. This is something I've been working on for a few years maybe, but just a little bit once here and there, and it's like something from that tile. There's the fish. I don't know. I mean, this is somebody else's game or work or whatever, so just show it to you here. Fair use commentary. Here's one I did recently, same series of blocks. This is not a Banksy, 2015, so I was hearing a lot of stuff about Banksy at the time, so I thought I'd do this. I don't know how it relates, but you figure it out if you want, or not, either way. Boat by the original artist. Oh, here's another one that I started working on. This is kind of unfinished, I guess, but it's got the hexagon there, and I'm not trying to say anything, but right there, because I don't know. And this is a nice design with a hexagon, but then it also has squares and 3-sided triangles there, so you got the rhombuses. And here's one. It says, "You will take," can you read that? I cannot read that. "You will take a chance in something in near future." So, you will take a chance in something in the near future. In the near future. Or let's see, Yourtopia. No. Yeah, so this is a work. And here's yet another work. So these are the works. There's some stars over there. You can see that. And this looks like some random bits, and it kind of is. But there it is for you. What else we got to do? I wanted to work on, I have these sound pieces. I'm up to 40 minutes here, huh? I have these sound pieces that I have recently recorded, and they're up on the kitchen computer, so I was hoping I could get to that today, possibly. Kitchen computer. And this is going on here a while. This computer might not be able to handle this much longer. I got a message earlier, but you know, I think we checked this and there seemed to be plenty of space on here. We're up to 3 gigs on this thing already. So all that. If you are still tuned in, I'm still standing here. I'll be standing until I finish. I'm thinking about doing an hour, I guess, because why not? Might as well do an hour, right? 1 hour later. I'm back. I was gonna do some characters. Got a few characters for you today. I wanted to do a little video. I got a couple little characters here for you today, and so tune in every day and for the next 6 months or so, and you're gonna hear some stuff. Hopefully I can get out a couple videos or so each day, but I'm not trying to hypnotize you or mesmerize you or anything, but But he's so articulate. Why would you portray him like that? Look at the sun on your face. And there he is. I'm a fan. Did you hear that this guy here was supposed to be on one of the flights that ran into the 2 towers, but he narrowly escaped, and he didn't think much of it. I was theorizing. I was conjecturing that he probably misses flights a lot. I mean, the guy probably takes a lot of flights, and sometimes things come up and he has to miss flights, so it didn't mean a lot to him that he would have been on that flight. I think you probably know the numbers, flight number. On the back of this, it says barbecue. Let's have some barbecue. Wee, 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 wee. Here's a card that has a probably maybe mouse scat. I don't know what this just came up. It appeared. It's like a constellation. That's what I like about them. They're like constellations. The first time I ever got one of these was when I worked at Central Bucks Farms, and I was the administrator over there, owned by my brother, and he one time I found a paper with these marks on it when I came in the morning. So it's the first time I ever saw that. Here's a cool. I just really like this card, so I thought I'd show this. This is. It looks like Donna gave this to Christine, and they're good friends. It's nice. Okay, that. How about this? Weird thing, I drew this symbol on this 2019 Earth painting. It says pick, but painting yesterday. Then found the drawing. Exact symbol. The exact symbol in the snow in the series One Strange Rock. Today, I saw that today when I wrote that, in the snow, and it looked like this. See how that goes? It like goes up like this. Okay, so it was like, that was the 2 hourglasses, one smaller above, and it was right in the snow. It was like supposed to be the footprints of the people walking around in the scene, but it seemed pretty obvious. And I wrote coincidental, perhaps? And it was in show number 2, so we were watching that. We never finished that. It just seemed really hard to watch, and it felt like the actor, DJ Jazzy Jeff was his original name when he came out. So that guy, and it looks like they have him like drugged or something. I mean, it's so weird how his eyes are all like dark, and all the people's eyes are. And then the interview they did with Darren Aronofsky, and he was using the symbols that I don't even really know. I really don't know about these symbols, but people are talking about him, and he used that one like shh thing, and it was just so obvious and creepy that this stuff is right in public. I'm sorry, am I being loud? Right in public. Yes, being loud. But I mean, so that's our world, and we live in it, and the people that are seeking truth are finding it if they look. And they are looking, and they are finding it, and we are moving to a better world, is what someone would say if they were inclined to think that way. So, yep, 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 yep. Call me crazy. And Barry can vouch for that. I came up with that catchphrase years ago, before anyone. Was we were in the Pineville Tavern, I think. It was the first time it wasn't the first time I said it, but it was the first time I said it, and he reacted with crazy. Like, he called me crazy. So it was like, you know, it was good. And it was good. So, what else? What else? You got this pencil sharpener from Philadelphia. Indiana, Gary, Indiana. No, Gary, Indiana's place. This guy's name is Robert Indiana, I think, and he did the love paintings, and the story is that people went on to market that and make millions. I don't know about billions, but millions, and he got none of it because he didn't have it copyrighted, and it's a big story. So even though it's all copyrighted as you make it, like I'm making this, and it is copyrighted right now. And I also want to claim fair use for anything that I use. I like to make comments about things in our world, and so anything that somebody wants to use is say, oh, you infringed on the copyright. Well, fair use. Fair use, fair use. Look it up. I looked it up. It's a thing. I want to do something else. I want to do something else. I want to do something else. Here's the 2008 Grinding Acres and Central Bucks Farms, the Mulch Farm calendar, and I wanted to show you in particular this one picture because one day I got to go out there and take pictures of all the mulleins that my brother Greg. There's my brother Greg. I don't know who that other person is. This over here is Bob Gallagher. Bob Gallagher would always call me. He would always call me something. Saddam, maybe? No. He would call me. Oh man, who's the guy? Osama bin Laden, I think. Yeah, because I had this beard, and he would call me that, and like. Otherwise, I always liked Bob, but he had to call me names. Names I've been called. So I have a list of names I've been called that I will one day put out there, and I wasn't exactly called flat tard, but I mean, it seems like you're implying that guy, whatever. So I'm not going to go into those people in that chat anymore, but I took this one picture that I want to find. It was really extremely beautiful, but it doesn't seem to be in this calendar. So luckily I have the 2007 calendar for Central Bucks Farms and Grinding Acres, and I think it might be in this one. I'm hoping. Well, I hope so. Like the best pictures that I recall from this time, and they don't make it in the calendars because I don't know what happens, but nope, it's not in here either. I have to find those pictures because the one I had was just printed out on a so beautiful, all the clouds. But I'll show you some pictures from here anyway, because what the heck. There we are. Here's some people doing bales. All the bales. What's that say? Farming hardly or hardly farming. Yep. Well, at one time we farmed like mad. I mean, we had, I think, at one time, Greg had near 3,000 acres. It was over 2,000, and it was all over the county, and some in Montgomery. So that here's the thing from the Philadelphia Sketch Club that I was in, and something happened at the reception. I got angry and stormed out, and feel really bad about that. And I haven't really applied back there since because I lost my composure, and I want to say sorry to Christine about that because I don't know what it is about certain incidents that occur, but so sorry because that was becoming a really good time, and I think it has a lot to do with where we really live and where we're told, which may not be completely true, where we live. And I think some of that anger, I mean, it just builds up, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but I don't know what happened to me. I drank some wine or something they had offered there, and it was like I got a little bit drunk, and the guy was like, I don't know, touching, being handsy or whatever, and being a weirdo, and like we were just about to leave too. Oh, I feel so bad. And I was ranting down the streets of Philadelphia. Not the first time, second time at least that I did that, down near South Street. The other time was John, my friend John was there, and it was an embarrassment. I have done embarrassing things in public, and it's just sad. But I've been really good actually, for a bit here, ever since I got into this stuff. Here's the catalog for the School of the Art Institute that they send out every so often, and they took me off the list. I think it's probably because I did not really complete that task. I got the Anna Louise Raymond Fellowship, and I used the money to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I was supposed to do something, like write a report or something and send back to it, and I never did it. And I think I offended the guy who was in charge of that, and I really want to apologize to him about that. So I don't know if it's the same thing, but it's a coincidence that they stopped sending the catalogs to me, but only Christine gets them, because we both went to the school. So, but it's nice to see them, see what's going on over there at that school. And we never really get to any of the get-togethers that come about that they have over, like they have them in New York and stuff, and we don't really get to them. But we had a pretty good time there, even though Chicago was difficult for us. And I think I've probably gone over an hour now. This could be my longest video ever. Should probably check that. Not yet. We're getting close. So maybe we will stop it at 1 hour. Here's something. Kiss Me Deadly, it says. So a 1955 movie, that would be interesting to look at or research. Oh my god, this is like an incredible picture of a Gaudi. It says building, I guess, or whatever, and that's just amazing. But I'm sorry that what you're seeing there is the way that is. You're gonna look at stuff that we can't see on the video. It's another catalog. I'll tell you what it is. This guy. Lynn Blumenthal, MFA, 1978, and Carol Ann Klon-Arides, still from Arcade, 1984. Interesting. Interesting place. Lots and lots and lots and lots of interesting people at the SAIC, at SAIC, School Art Institute Chicago, School Art Institute, Chicago. The School of the Art Institute of Chicago. This will be the third heater, at least. So let's just go on there. So I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to get through this stuff. I got to get out there and do some flea markets. Get myself a good camera for video and audio so that I could do some yard sale or flea market type videos coming up, because I really want to get back out there. But I also want to continue this 6-month videos every day. Videos every day. We're down to 34% on this computer already. So I just better stop this. And bye, everybody. I'm Rock. I'm in Doylestown. And when I'm not, I'm elsewhere. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Or thank you. Or not. But yeah, but thanks. But really, I mean, if you took the time to watch this whole video, I am like a little bit astonished, because I can't seem to do it with Owen Benjamin, who makes these way longer than this. I mean, he's got way more, he's got a lot of stuff to say. I mean, I feel like he has a lot of really much more interesting and important facts that he's talking about, where I'm just kind of practicing. I like to say right now, I'm practicing for the future. So these are the things I'm thinking about. What are you thinking about? Comment if you want, or not. The comments, just from the 3 people that I had comments on this last video before the other one. The comments are really picking up a little, and the likes and the views picking up, so you know, it starts to happen. And when that starts to happen, you have to decide what to prioritize. And since so far I've had a lot of time to make these videos, I want to continue that. And so the commenting from me, if the comments begin to accelerate and or magnify in size, oh my God, why do you talk that way? What are these words? No, but really. No, but seriously, folks, I've been working on some comedy, so, and I'm gonna break out some of that stuff really soon. Some really funny stuff, if that's what you want. But really, I'm just a truth seeker. I'm just a poor truth seeker. So come at me with what you have, and we'll discuss it, and we'll talk about it. Maybe I'll get some guests on here soon, because you know, Bill Hicks couldn't keep it all up by himself forever. Or could he? Charge the poor. I'm the poor, charge the poor. They're trying to learn for free. Get them. But it costs a little bit of money, but not a lot to learn. I don't want to give up. I don't want to sit here all day, but this is going down. I gotta stop. Alright, I gotta stop. So, bye.